Hello, and welcome back to the Cracking FAANG YouTube channel. Today we're going to be solving Leetcode problem 287, Find the Celebrity. Suppose you are at a party with n people labeled from 0 to n-1, and among them, there may exist one celebrity. The definition of a celebrity is that all of the other n-1 people know the celebrity, but the celebrity does not know any of them. Now you want to find out who the celebrity is or verify that there is not one. The only thing you're allowed to do is ask questions like, "Hi A, do you know B?" to get information about whether A knows B. You need to find out who the celebrity is or verify that there isn't one by asking as few questions as possible in the asymptotic sense. You're given a helper function, knows AB, which tells you whether or not A knows B, and you're asked to implement a function, find celebrity, which takes in the number of people, and we want to know whether or not there's a celebrity at the party, and if there is, there will be exactly one celebrity. And we want to return the celebrity's label if they exist at the party, otherwise return -1. So basically, if we have this kind of relation here, and the celebrity is person 1, and it's kind of dialed in here, but essentially we have 3 people, right? We have person 0, person 1, and person 2. So we could ask, person 0, and by the arrow we can see that they know 1, right? So we'd call it to 1 and we get true, right? So person 1 is known by person 0. Then we're going to ask 2, do you know 0? 2, do they know 0? And this is true. And then we could ask 2, do you know 1? Yes, they know 1. So, and then you can ask 1, do you know 0? No. So 1 to 0 is false, right? And then 1 to 2 is also false. So what can we deduce from this? Well, we know that everyone knows who the celebrity is, right? So is there a person here that everyone knows? And it's going to be 1, right? But what else can we do here? So since person 2 knows person 0 and person 1, they by definition cannot be the celebrity, because remember, the celebrity doesn't know any of them. So we've ruled out person 2, and also person 0 actually knows person 1, therefore they also cannot be the celebrity. So person 1 is a candidate to be the celebrity. Obviously in this case there's only 3 elements, and we can obviously deduce that they're the celebrity, but at this point, they are the best candidate to be the celebrity. And what we're going to do here is now we need to actually figure out whether the celebrity, and we would do that by basically figuring out, do they know the other people? So the algorithm that we want to do here is actually really, really simple. What we're going to do is we're going to iterate through all of the people, right? So we're going to set our candidate to be 0. And what we're going to do is we're going to loop from basically 0 to whatever the n is here. And we're going to ask each time, do you know the so we're going to loop from 1 to the candidate, and we're going to ask, okay, do you know person that we're at in the loop for, right? So we're going to say for 1 to n, and we're going to say, okay, do you know person I, right? So knows, does the candidate know person I? If they know that person, we know that this candidate cannot actually be the celebrity, because the celebrity doesn't know anyone. So that way we're going to actually now say that I is our new candidate. And every single time that our candidate actually knows someone, they no longer can be the actual candidate, right? Because remember that the celebrity doesn't know anyone. So we'll just keep updating this I until this for loop ends. Now, it could be the case that this person I that was last assigned to C here, so our kind of candidate for the celebrity, is not actually the celebrity. And the way that we're going to verify this is we now need to go through the people again, and we need to ask ourselves 2 questions, right? Does this person know the other person, right? If this candidate person knows someone else, then by definition they cannot be the celebrity. Also, if the person that we're comparing them doesn't know them, then they also cannot be the celebrity, because remember, everybody knows the celebrity at the party. So those are the 2 conditions that have to be met for all the other people at the party for this candidate after our first for loop here to actually be the celebrity. So it's a little bit kind of tricky to see on paper here. So let's actually go to the code editor and walk through it, and it should be a lot clearer, because kind of drawing it out using a mouse is not always the best solution, especially with kind of the basic examples that Leetcode give us. So let's go to the code editor and talk this through. It's really not that complicated. Back in the code editor, and it's time to type this up. This is actually the second time I'm recording this because at the end you will see that this solution is actually going to exceed on the time limit, which is ridiculous because this is the actual Leetcode approved solution, and I'll prove it to you at the end by actually just showing you the solution tab. I guess enough people have solved it in some crazy way that it just TLEs now, or maybe their servers are acting up. Anyway, it's the code from the Leetcode solution, so you don't have to worry about it not being the best answer. I'll show you it at the end. Anyway, with that ramble over, remember that the first thing that we want to do is actually just set our candidate to be person 0. And now what we want to do is we want to loop through the remaining people. So we're going to say for I in range 1 to n. And we're basically going to check, does this person, does the candidate know this person, right? If the candidate knows person I, then obviously the candidate cannot be the celebrity because the celebrity doesn't know anyone. And obviously they have just known someone, this person I. So candidate is no longer valid. Therefore, we're just going to set I as our best candidate here. So we're going to say candidate now equals I. We don't actually know if they're the actual celebrity, but they're a potential candidate because they are known by someone. So this is going to be our first pass through. And now what we need to do is, now that we have a potential celebrity, right? So say we had the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's say 1 new person 2, so person 2 became the celebrity, then person 2 new person 3, so they became the potential celebrity, and then 3 new 4, and then 4 didn't know 5. So our candidate would be 4, but obviously 4 has only been checked against 5. It hasn't actually been checked against the other elements. So we need to actually go back and check, first of all, does 4, they cannot know these people, right? And all these people need to know 4. If that happens, then 4 is the actual celebrity. And if not, therefore, that means that there is no celebrity because we already established that 1 knew 2, 2 knew 3, 3 knew 4, and 4 didn't know 5. So what we want to do is we essentially just want to check that 1, 2, 3 and 5 know 4, but 4 doesn't know any of them. So we're going to write a function to do that. So we're going to add our little helper here, def is celeb. We're going to pass in the candidate and the total number of people here. And what we're going to do is we're going to say for I in range n. What we're going to do here is we're going to say if I, so I can't type today, if I is the candidate, then what we want to do is we actually just want to continue. There's no point of checking the candidate against themselves because obviously they know themselves, but that doesn't count. Now what we want to do is actually check whether or not this person is a candidate. And remember, the candidate has to be, the celebrity is known by everyone, but the celebrity doesn't know anyone. So let's check the cases for the opposite of that. So if not knows I candidate, so basically what we're asking here is if person I doesn't know the candidate, then obviously this person cannot be the celebrity. Or if the celebrity, our candidate here, actually knows someone, then they cannot be the celebrity. So if either of these cases are true, we want to return false because that means that this candidate cannot be the celebrity. Otherwise, if we make it through all the people and verify that all the people know the candidate and the candidate doesn't know any of them, then that candidate is actually the celebrity. So we can return true here. Now we can go back to our main function here and simply say if self.isCeleb, if this person is a celebrity, so we're going to pass in the candidate and the total number of people, then we can return the candidate, right? Otherwise, there is no candidate, so we simply return -1. So I just want to make sure we didn't make any syntax errors here. Run, and as you can see, it's going to TLE, but I'll show you the Leetcode official solution so you know I'm not crazy. So yeah, time limit exceeded. It basically makes it through, but this massive thing. Anyway, so let us go to the official solution so you can see that I'm not crazy here. Okay, complexity analysis, logical deduction. I think it's this one. So as you can see in a second here, where the hell is the solution? This is literally the code that we've just written, right? This is verbatim what we just wrote, and it's the official solution. And you can see time complexity big O of n and space complexity big O of 1. There is another solution, but it's actually big O of n on the space. So it's not actually any better than this, although you can kind of reduce some of the time complexity here because of the caching. But as you can see, solution is exactly the same as what we just wrote, right? Let's go back to our code here. How do I close this out? So literally the exact same code, right? Let's just zoom out. Wow, that's terrible. Okay, let's go. And yeah, as you can see, basically the exact same code. So I don't know what's going on with Leetcode. For some reason, it's time limiting, but as you can see, it's the official solution. And, you know, once upon a time back in the day, this used to work. So I don't know why in, you know, January 2021 and October 2021 it worked, but in 2022 now it doesn't work. So anyway, that's super weird. Sometimes Leetcode does that. Don't be worried if your solution TLEs but you have the right answer and it's the most optimal. Sometimes so many people have done the question that the whatever the criteria is gets skewed enough that it just doesn't accept it. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling here because this is really not relevant to the question. The time and space complexity, like we saw, obviously you do one pass through the people here, so that's big O of n, and then you do a second pass through the people again. So obviously you have big O of n plus bit. Jesus, why can't I type today? Big O of n. Obviously this is 2 times big O of n, which is just big O of n asymptotically. For the space complexity, we don't actually define any variables here other than this value to hold our candidate, which is just an integer, so it's a constant space allocation. So that is how you find this. That is how you solve find the celebrity. Geez, I can't type and I can't talk today. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. It's a bit of a weird question. It shows up in the graph category, although obviously, as you can see, we don't actually use a graph here, so it's a bit of a misnomer on Leetcode's part, but sometimes they do that. Anyway, the solution is quite simple and it's quite intuitive. If you think about it, relatively easy to explain. So it shouldn't be too bad if you get this in an interview. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching.